All right, let's see. Well, Time Vault. Oh my goodness. All right, so these are my 2 picks, right? And then I'm never going to see this pack again. So we're going to take Time Vault and Ancestral. Do we want Time Twister? All right, Time Vault, Ancestral. Boom. All right, Soul Ring. Tinker. Yeah, I'll take Soul Ring Tinker. Oh, these decks are going to be insane. Holy shit. All right, let's take Pearl and Beseech the Mirror, or Pearl and Stock Up. Beseech or Stock Up? Probably Stock Up. We have a lot of colorless mana. All right, so we could take Workshop. We're not wheeling anything. These are all first picks. What the fuck? Oh my god. What's up, Zeriak? I'll take Tarn and Spell Pierce, probably. Oh my. The One Ring and the Frog. Days? I don't know about Days. Probably Mystic Forge. Reanimate, Windfall. Oh my god. I'm never going to see these cards again. I think I want Underground Sea plus Tendrils. Well, we probably want a Shieldred. We definitely want a Brain Freeze. And then what else do we want? A Thoughtcast? Shieldred's a possibility, right? Let's take Thoughtcast. A Mox and an Oracle. All right, let's go Breach Saga or Breach Bowmasters. Let's go Saga. Yeah, let's go Breach Bowmasters. Oh my god, Crack Clan's in this? All right, we're taking Opal and we're taking Meyer, I think. Maybe Opal Tameo. Yeah. Okay. Yogwill, Coveted Jewel. I think we're going to take Yogwill, Voltaic Key. Dude, I could have had 2 Coveted Jewels. This shit is messed up. I think I want Key to untap my Time Vault. I think I'm taking Force and Probe. Yeah, it seems like this shit, like, look at there's a Nadu. Oh my goodness. This is like Magical Christmas Land for every fucking cube deck I've ever wanted to draft. Opposition Agents in here. Let's take Remand and Sewers, I guess. All Trinosphere, Minskabu. Let's take Watery Grave and Wheel. I can have 2 Brain Freezes? This is all I've ever wanted. Deafening Silence. What? What kind of hateful shit is this? Why would they... Oh, man. There's so many hate bear NPCs. I don't think we could do the Doomsday. I think we take Delta Thoughtseize here. There's another Tendrils. I think I want PO. And I think I want Ritual. This does untap my Time Vault. But PO, we have so many artifacts, right? Let's take PO and Dark Ritual. Underground Sea and Stock Up. The One Ring. And Mindbreak Trap. Maybe the One Ring and Frog. I don't want to attack anybody. Who am I kidding? Let's take the One Ring and let's take Dak. This untaps, and this untaps my Time Vault, and that's Dark Ritual. Kitten's in this. Gleamox. Oh my god. Let's take Gleamox. For those that don't know, Gleamox is just Ubermox. This card is banned. It's just, hey, what if you could do whatever you wanted? I don't know if we're gonna need Kitten. Like, our deck is probably faster than Kitten. Maybe Defense Grid is better. Hull Breacher Jet. Wow. Wow, what a friggin... What a nutso format. Alright. How do you even build this deck? Let's not play any interaction to start with. I think Tamiyo's too slow. 2 brain freezes. The problem with the brain freeze breach is that we don't have a way to generate mana. Right? Like, we could do this, but we don't have, like... I guess we have enough artifacts in the graveyard. All we have to do is get Voltaic Key Time Vault or Tezzeret Time Vault. Kitten's a little slow. Alright, so how many of these are mana producing things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This feels like I'm actually making a goddamn vintage deck. It's crazy. Alright, let's add these. 48 cards. Yeah. We're gonna mess around with this. I don't know what to cut. I don't know what this format's gonna be like. So it's just like, we're just gonna jam. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Let's make it 40. Let's cut down to 40. Let's not be undisciplined. Alright, so we have 6. So this is basic. These are basically 6 lands. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 11. We don't... I mean, Tinker for Time Vault is really good, I guess. Yeah, Brain Freeze, Brain Freeze. I wonder if I cut the Brain Freeze stuff and just do the Dark Ritual Tendrils. I mean, I don't even need Tendrils, really. I just need Time Vault. I mean, I could not play these cards, but they're fun. Do I need the Thassa's Oracle? I probably do need the Thassa's Oracle. Oh, I could just PO myself with all my colorless mana to create blue mana for Brain Freeze. Alright, let's try another island. Alright, I guess we're just gonna fucking go. We'll just give it another go here. Well, we just need 1 mana source and we win the game. 1 mana source so we win the game. Yeah, like, I don't think we need the brain freezes and stuff. Mox Jet. We'll take key. The plot thickens. Uh-huh. Alright, so they vamped for something, which is kind of scary. We just need a land, and then we can... the mountain gives us... Let's just get an underground sea here. Dark Ritual. Dawn Ring. Ugh. Okay. It's gonna be a cube of people trying to have fun, and then the fun police. Our opponent chose fun police side. Psychic frog. Alright. Alright, we're gonna get frogged here. It's crazy how fast. It's crazy how fast they got rid of all the cool arts. Like, we're back to... Alright, let's take a look at our opponent's deck. They're at 50 cards, too. They... Okay. Alright. It's gonna be that kind of format. Alright. Let's throw these in. No, I don't think the deck is dead. I think that I'm going... I'll tell you right now. I'm going to put a lot of time back into Constructed when Lorwyn comes out. There's a lot of pretty cool things happening for Yawgmoth. Like, Yawgmoth has never had a way to get Yawgmoth. And Formidable Speaker... Like, this card is very strong. I don't know how this card is going to change the deck, but this card is, like, incredibly powerful for Yawgmoth. And as soon as I can get my hands on this card, I'm going to be playing a lot of Yawgmoth. I don't think the deck is dead. I think the deck has problems, right? Like, the problems that the deck faces in Modern is, like, decks that are just ships passing in the night. Like Ruby Storm, Eldrazi Tron, Amulet. These decks that just go over the top and you don't really have much interaction. Like, I watched Meat play a League the other day, and he queued up to Ruby Storm and got killed on turn 2 in, like, both games. And then he dropped the League, and then he 5-0'd the next League. But no. I mean, like, this is like a Green Sun Zenithable card. And the discard a card works with Agatha's Soul Cauldron, right? So there's, like, a lot there that's actually, like, kind of busted. Let's keep this. So I think we could turn 1 Thoughtcast. Alright, Mana Crypt. Key. Untap. Thoughtcast. Alrighty. We have Force of Will here. Yeah, but that's the biggest problem with Yawgmoth 2, right? Is that you can legitimately... The problem with Yawgmoth right now is choice. And you have too many choices, and there's too many cards you can play in too many different combos. And it makes it very difficult to know what's the best. Tails never fails. Dark Ritual. What's in your hand? Let me see. Let me take a look. Let me see. Stop hiding your secrets. Let me take a look. Just a little look. I just want to see. I just want a little looky-loo. A little look. Orcish Bowmasters. Well, considering that I have a One Ring in my hand, I don't actually care about that. I was gonna force this, right? But I could just metamorph it and then have my own Bowmaster. Right? That seems way cooler. Alright. I would like to Thoughtseize you. Flush. Interesting. Alright, we'll call this... No. No. Okay, so we're gonna... We could play the One Ring. Not so great with Bowmaster. We can... Guess we just Metamorph. But I might as well untap this. There can be only one Bowmaster. And it belongs to me. I could have maybe Yogg-Willed there. But we can like Yogg-Will next turn. Yes. Bowmaster getting us value. Maybe I was supposed to Yogg-Will and then Thoughtcast Dark Ritual again. I don't know. I need a blue card here to feel safe and secure with my Force of Will. Oh, hey, that card's pretty good. Let's cast the Ancestral, targeting myself. Shit. Well, this makes 3 mana, so... At least they didn't... What's up, Makirio? How's it going? Thank you for the subscription. Crunchwrap Supreme. I don't know. We're going to find out. It's definitely crazy. This is a lot crazier than I thought it was going to be. Like, I knew this would be crazy, but I didn't know it was going to be as crazy as it is. Like, you're just playing constructed decks at this point. They ruined. It's just up for fun. Calm down. Calm down with the they ruined it. It's only up for like 3 days. It's up for 6 days. Like, calm down with they ruined cube. Let's calm down there. All right. Would you like Tails? It's just something fun for a couple of days. Let's relax with the they ruined cube. All right. I guess I could just... If I do this and then draw a card, I guess I do this first. Just in case they have, I don't know, the One Ring. This person just hates fun. Alright, let's attack. It's just something fun and different, you know? You could still play the actual vintage cube on Arena right now. Alright, Tails never fails. Let's start off with Yawgmoth's Will. Alright. Let's start with Dark Ritual. Okay. That's pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Mox Opal. Let's Ancestral ourselves. Alrighty, there's a land. We have Force Will up, we have PO up. I can Thoughtcast? Thoughtcast is free. Might as well do that. I lose the Spell Pierce, but we didn't end up using Key this turn. I thought maybe we could get to a position where, like, after we drew a bunch of cards with our Yogg-Will, we could have Key up for Voltaic for Time Vault. So that's why I did what I did. Brain Freeze me. Oh, that's 21 cards. You can't really do anything about that. All these cards are going to get exiled, too. Oh, they're targeting themselves. Okay. They must be setting up for Underworld Breach. Or setting up for their own Yogg-Will. I guess I pitched the Spell Pierce. Because I could do a ridiculous PO next turn. Okay. Tails never fails. Alright, let's do a ridiculous PO. I guess I could play Tezzeret and untap that. I could also tutor for Soul Ring. That's probably a little bit better. Soul Ring. Play this. Tezzeret gets the loyalty counter. 1, 2, 3. PO. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. I don't want to bounce my Bowmaster here. Teasy Weezy. Tezzy Wezzy. Into the Floodmaw. What are they bouncing? I'm getting a fish. I don't know the wisdom of what they just did. I don't know if I agree with what they just did. Alright, let's play this. Let's play this. We're gonna kill him with the Wheel of Fortune. Kind of funny. Alright. Wheel. We kill them with damage, and they ran out of cards. Alright. What a wild format. Absolutely wild format. Run it back. I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I like the degeneracy of this. I guess we can keep this. These are vintage decks. Stock up. Opal and Bowmasters. I'm gonna do this while they're tapped out. I could have Dark Ritual and Thoughtseize and Bowmastered, but I think I could save it for like a better turn. We'll start off next turn with the Thoughtseize. Yes. Do we want to hit Tamio? Nah. We're not going to hit Tamio. We'll hit them. Yeah. Yep. Alright, Tails never fails. Oh, that's such a good draw. Do we want a Dark Ritual here? Don't think we need to Dark Ritual. The only reason to Dark Ritual is because it eats the... Whatever. I'm gonna Thoughtseize. What do you got, friend? Force of Negation. Pitching Psychic Frog. No. No, I want to see your secrets. Alright, so they vamped. So they're gonna have... Oh, we'll take the stock up, obviously. Surveil. What are we drawing? The One Ring? Absolutely. And let's Metamorph. Copy Bowmaster. Shoot them. Alright. What card do you think that they drew? Tinker? Ah, the Great Bowmaster Wars. They tutored for Bowmaster. That's kind of hilarious. We're in an old-fashioned Bowmaster standoff. Where I can't draw a card and they can't draw a card. That's so funny. If they draw, I kill their Bowmasters. Tails never fails. One Ring. Let's attack. I don't think I hit this. If I click this, then they get to kill my Bowmaster. Now, my Bowmaster is keeping them from drawing with Tamio. Like, I just get to attack them with my Orc army here. And my Orc army is like a legitimate clock. You're drawing? Are you kidding me? What? Okay. I'll activate my One Ring, thank you. I'm thinking about making them draw 3. If they draw with the Tamiyo, if they go to flip the Tamiyo here, yeah, I should have killed the bow token. Then I could just ignore the fucking Tamiyo. I could just ignore the Tamiyo. Ancestral targeting you! Oh, you... Alright, fine. Fine. I just wanted you to draw. Alright, Tails never fails. They didn't want to draw 3. They weren't having it. I suppose you'll do a turn, attack. Yeah, we have Chadcast Force. I should have played the Mox Jet because it plays around Flusterstorm. What are they going for here? They're gonna get a stock up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should make sure I have black mana up so I can Dark Ritual if they Flusterstorm this. What's up, handsome? Thank you. Alright. You just first pick. Every time you're picking, it's a first pick. So, like, you'll see. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of crazy. Guess I should have played the Time Vault. What's up, Michael Benson? Thank you for the 14 months. Thank you very much. Alright, so we want to surveil here with our Undercity Sewers. We want the One Ring. That's for goddamn sure. Jet. Gleemox. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't die no more next turn. I would like a card. Okay. All we need is an untapper, and then we have won the game. Actually, we could die to our own the One Ring. We have, like, no way to kill our opponent. Like, we could go into Time Walk turns and then die to the One Ring. Uh-oh. The One Ring. Well, we can't kill our opponent next turn. There's your win con? I know, right? Alright. Remember, we can't target them. I think I'll be okay not targeting them. Oh dear. Dear Lord. Oh my god, so many good cards. I don't even know what to do here. I guess we could wheel. But, like, I could just hold up the remand. Like, our opponent doesn't really have any good cards. So let's not give our opponent a full grip and then just pass the turn. Let's just hold up the remand and go from there. Okay. Now our opponent has a full grip anyway. Somehow our opponent got to a full grip. Okay. Vexing Bobble, man. Not ban the One Ring in I don't know if you remember playing against the One Ring in Modern, but it was pretty silly. Silly in a way that's hard to put into words. How silly it was. Okay. So let's go to our turn. No. Tails never fails. We have to remember that Vexing. What are you doing? Hull Breacher. Holy shit. I would like to draw cards. I would like to remand the Hull Breacher. Tails never fails. So I'm going to play lands. Then I'm going to play a Voltaic Key. Let's see if our opponent is familiar with this interaction. Although it's not a guarantee that we win because we have... Oh, they are familiar with that interaction. And it is a guarantee that we win. Okay. I guess we'll take that. So we want... I don't even know if we want deck fading. I don't know. Could you imagine, right? A long time ago, there was this card, right? And this card in Modern was called Uro. And the card itself was not that problematic, but at the time, there was another card in Standard, right? That went with Uro. There was a land. It was a problematic land that went with Uro. Mystic something. We'll call it Mystic Sanctuary. So there was a problematic land that went with a Titan, and I don't think that they would ever do the exact same thing again. They would never do that. Right? They wouldn't create a problematic Titan because of a problematic land. They wouldn't make that mistake again. So I trust Wizards complicitly. That was rude. Oh no! So the way this works, the way that this works is you open a pack, you pick 2 cards out of it, and then you get a new pack. There's no passing around the table. There's no nothing. It's just you open a pack, pick 2 cards, and then go to the next pack. And then you do an entire draft of just taking first pick cards. So like nothing wheels, nothing is competed. Like nobody's competing against anything. It's literally just tee up and win. All right, let's Dark Ritual here. Let's play Defense Grid. Yeah, Flage is just so stupid. It was such a terrible design. I don't even know what they were thinking with that. It's just to put it in the same set. Like, what if I could just end the game by... I can't even... I don't even want to talk about it. It's just so terrible. No, they didn't playtest any of it. I thought Modern Horizons 2 was bad. I thought Modern Horizons 2 was bad. I mean, I can't do anything about this. Urza's Saga? Like, how did anyone think that Urza's Saga was okay? Archon. Mystical Tutor. Urza's Saga is fair and balanced? Yeah. The 10/10s that I have to fight against on turn 3 that get haste are real fucking fair. Alright. What are we doing here? I guess I'm just stocking up. Yeah, they thought you would get one dude because they didn't read their own goddamn... How to tilt off? Alright, we want Soul Ring, Mana Crypt. And then we can get the Time Vault back. If we take these cards, can we... I wonder if I take Mana Crypt and I take Brain Freeze. Any order. And I go play this. And then I Brain Freeze myself. And the next turn, we Underworld Breach. And we should be able to kill them. Honestly, maybe I just Yogg Will. Maybe I let the Underworld Breach get sacrificed and just Yogg Will them. Yeah, Yogg Will should kill them. I have 2 Dark Rituals in here. Yogg Will's better. OP Reanimator? You're right, Zeriak. You're totally right. I should have hit them with 1 copy of the Brain Freeze because of the Mystical Tutor to get rid of the Reanimate. That would have been a lot smarter than just discarding Breach. Yeah, I fucked that up. That's a punt. A big punt. Because now if they have Force Will and they crack the Lotus to pay for the defense grid, you know, we lose. Yeah, I should have hit them with 1 copy of the thing. Alright. Tails never fails. Let's cast... let's cast Yawgmoth's Will. They pitched Time Walk. Bro, you could have just cast Time Walk and then attacked me and I would have lost my... Search our thing for... I think we just lose. Guess we'll get key. I have 1 draw step here. No, I mean, it was my fault for not brain freezing them to get rid of the reanimate. That was on me. The One Ring? Okay. That actually gives us an out, because now we could draw Metamorph and copy their One Ring. So we have an out that is Metamorph that we didn't have before they played that. Alright, we gotta sack the Tezzeret, take 1,000,000. Then we have to not lose our die roll. Tails never fails. Yeah, the brain freeze was really bad. We should have gotten rid of their thing. My bad. Alright, Tails never fails. I don't know what this gets me. Oh, this gets me Phyrexian Metamorph. But I can't do it because I didn't cast it. Let's see what this gets me. They're under the One Ring protection, so I can't copy this. I guess I have to get Mystic Forge. No, I can't because this targets, right? Whenever this creature enters or attacks, target opponent sacrifices. So they're under the One Ring protection. So if I copy this, nothing will happen. Right? So if we get the One Ring, we didn't cast it. No, because they'll just attack and make me sack. They'll just die. Yeah, we have to Mystic Forge. The One Ring has to be on top of our deck. So, this is a pick 2 draft where... Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. We, in fact, just did it. No, what are you paying cost for? Stop it. Chill out. I have a defense grid, so you're not paying for shit. You were, in fact, paying for shit and killing me. Holy shit! Did they have everything? Oh, man. I got there. Deck's great. Submit. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Yeah. So this whole cube, right? There's multiple. It's Chris Wolf's vintage Supreme cube. If you want to read about it, it's right here. But it's totally wild. And there's like, you know what's stupid? You know what's really dumb to me is here they are talking about the cards, right? And in this article, they have the Moxes as the nice ones, but in the actual cube, they have the silly Moxes. So it's very frustrating. That it's like we went so far. Last cube we had actual Moxes that were nice, and now we're back to you know Timu Moxes. All right, we got Spell Pierce. Like, who plays with Aether Drift Spell Pierces? You know, how many different Spell Pierces do you think that there are now? There's probably somewhere in the neighborhood. Spell Pie. All right, how many? Oh, it's Buggy the Clown. This one. Well, this is kind of actually cool. Merfolk Bubble. Playland. I'm gonna play the Opal just to get it in play. Yeah. Watery Grave. I have Spell Pierce. Okay. No. You have a mental misstep. It's like I'm fucking playing vintage, man, I swear. It's vintage decks. Oh, man. Bowmasters, you're a little late to the party. Oh, it's okay. They'll use their other Ancestral Recall. Alright, let's play Bowmaster here. Alright, Redland. Holy shit. We get to live the dream. Dream lived. Unfortunately, they get to discard their whole hand to the frog here. You must be an Eldrazi player. If you hate frog, or if you hate Consigned to Memory, you must be an Eldrazi player. I don't think you can, right? Because they're gonna, by the time this effect resolves, they'll have a whole nother hand to discard. They have 2 Hull Breachers in their deck. Yeah. Well, this. I could have hit the frog and then, like, the Orc army can attack. But. Alright. So, what do I think I do? I think if I Ancestral. Why would I not Ancestral? Okay. I don't think I attack, unfortunately. Alright, I'm at their mercy for a turn. They have 1 turn to do crazy things. We'll have to see how crazy it is. I don't know if they can attack with the Psychic Frog because the Orc army just kills them. The frog is a sick. The frog has 6 power right now. And absolutely nothing else. I just want to draft again. I don't want to play this out. I want to draft again, but we might as well try and trophy. Like, if we win this game, then we win the next match, we have a trophy. I looked at this, right? This person, Tester Vincendo, got a trophy, like... Oh, they were testing. They were actually testing when they got the trophy. Because the Moto was down until like 3 o'clock. So they actually were testing. That's actually their name, Tester Vincento. Like, we couldn't even get the nice brain freezes, you know? They took the Thoughtseize. I mean, I'm yield through the turn. I can't do anything. They only have 21 cards. Maybe. I mean, if this Thoughtcast hits gasoline, then... Oh. They reanimated a Hull Breacher. Okay. Our opponent still has a lot of turn left. And they can't really cast a wheel because of my Bowmaster. Lotus is a pretty good card to draw for our opponent. Probably going to play the One Ring here. If I had to guess. Uh-huh. The One Ring card's pretty good. I, in fact, am tired of the One Ring. They can't, I don't know what they probably should have, like, attacked first with the Frog or something. Because I get to ping the Hull Breacher, now they can't draw with the One Ring. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, so we'll ping the Hull Breacher here. This way they can't draw this turn. No, I'm not dead to the Frog because I can Hull Breacher and stop them from getting to a bunch of cards. They are under the protection of the One Ring. Attacking would have been less than ideal. The One Ring and the... Yeah. I wish I could. I wish I could have. Alright. Would I like to put Hull Breacher in play? I should have tapped these, by the way, instead of these good colors. I should have gone blue, white, green. Alright, they're casting a Force of Will. I would like to Force of Will their Force of Will. Because this represents a lethal attacker. And stops them from drawing a card. I will take... I believe this is a bit of a checkmate here, but... No, because they could just... I guess if they have a creature... They need another creature to block. I think we got them. Obviously, they could have... If they had something obvious... Oh, okay. I was going to say, if they had something obvious, they would have played it. You know? If they had something that got them out of this situation, they would have played it. Do I want to brain freeze them for 14? I can't think of a... Alright, playing for the trophy! Well, we're on the play and we have Remand. So, I'm going to keep. And we have Hull Breacher Wheel plus Super Mox. Doop. Doop. Get the turn. Obviously, we need a little bit of help this hand, but not that much help, because Hull Breacher Wheel is stupid. Black Lotus. Well, remanding that doesn't, I don't think is the way to fight that card. Remanding what they cast is the way to fight that card. Again, not a good remand target. Oh boy. Okay. Boop. Back to your hand, please. Okay. Get the turn. Play land. Play Opal. So we can play Tezzeret here, right? And then we can get Mana Crypt. Then we can play Mana Crypt. And we'll Hull Breacher them when the time comes. We'll get them, as they say, when the time comes. As long as they don't play... As long as they don't play Mana Vault right now. Because Tezzeret's ultimate is pointless. Okay. Alright, we're going to go to the end step, and we're going to go... This... Go to our turn. Tails. You conceded? You don't even know that I have a... Why are you conceding? I just want to have fun. Alright, well, we want Dak Faden if they're doing artifact things. Why are you conceding? It's just a Hull Breacher. It's just an innocent merfolk. He just wants to attach himself to the hull of your boat. And, well, this hand is pretty silly. This is an actual vintage hand. Minus the Remand, right? Remand doesn't belong in vintage. These cards, vintage. This card, yeah, I mean, the decks are so powerful that, like... Dude, wait do you see when we draft? Oh, the One Ring? Alright. Okay. 2 can play at that game. I can't probe them. I cannot probe them. Alright, well... I, too, can go for the Filthy Hobbitses. Okay. Alrighty, yield to a turn. So they pitched Dak Faden, which is arguably more dangerous than, like... Okay, Tails never fails. What are you doing? Let me see. Mana Drain, which they can't cast. PO, which they can't cast. And alright. Ancestral. Play lands. Play a Gleemox. Cast Dark Ritual. PO. 1, 2, 3. How many cards in your deck over there, buddy? How many cards in your deck over there, old pal? Old buddy, old pal? Cards in deck? Alright, so we're going to cast this. We're retaining priority. Oh, I didn't get to retain priority. Whatever. Brain freeze you. Alrighty. I'm not gonna lie. I think I like this cube. I think I like it. Alright. 1 for 1. 1 for 1. Alright. So you guys are gonna get to see how stupid this thing is. Ready? So we get...